Two Limerick city women talking on the street, haven't a good word to say about their neighbours as they meet, Polly and Peggy. Polly got a new lawn made and a nice wooden fence. She discovers, to her horror, that a big bag of rubbish has been dumped in her garden. Among the contents are a tin of red paint, which is splattered all over her lovely wooden fence.
Can you hear the end, Ken?
Yeah.
Okay. Limerick, you're me lady, you're Shannon what? Ah, but the flying, suffering, jumping Jesus. Isn't that a lovely how do you do? Would you ever look at me lovely fence? Red paint? Ah, God, that fix it anyway. Won't make mass now at all. If my poor Johnny was only alive today, the light of heaven on him. This wouldn't happen, I can tell you. They're only picking on me now. That would be that Brittany and Whitney. Because I'm vulnerable.
Polly is sleeping outside her gate. Along comes her neighbour, an old pal, Peggy.
Oh, Polly, they wrecked your new fence. Now that's a shame. An utter disgrace. They wouldn't please you to have a nice place.
Nah, they wouldn't. Would you go away with them? Downright begrudgery, what?
You're right there, Polly. It's begrudgery.
If I get me hands on one of them, there's no known to what I do. 'Tis awful, and there's me trying to improve the old place.
Some people are very jealous, you know. I'll say no more now. I'll shut me mouth.
Two girls pass, Brittany and Whitney, wearing pyjamas, legs tucked into Ugg boots. Polly and Peggy give them threatening looks.
Heading her. Well, who are you looking at? Gawky. Two of ye should be in a museum. Two fucking old antiques. Every day having a good chin wag. Nothing good to say about anyone. Ah, look at your lovely face. Wonder who did that? Polly, Telface. Peggy. Oh,
You can't look at anyone around here.
See? See what you're up against now? Putting us all in fear of our lives.
I mean, look at the get up of them. Outside in pyjamas. Lazy galoots. Get no satisfaction fighting with them, Polly.
Just then, Brittany's mother calls from across the street.
Brittany! Brittany! Get over here! Brittany!
All right. Okay. What? God's sake.
Are you Brittany or Whitney?
I'm Brittany. You blind? Whitney's over there, look.
Whitney! Whitney! Get over here! I have to go to a computer course. I'll be back at 3 o'clock. Stay on the block. Now the two of you, do you hear me?
Stay on the block. God's sake, what are we supposed to be doing? Like them two old hags over there reading everyone?
Shut up. Plenty to do in the house. Let me see what time it is. It's only 1 o'clock. Here, there's €50. Get the dinner around 3 o'clock. 3 snack boxes, a curry chip, and a whitening. Oh yeah, and a big bottle of Coke. And don't forget me fags, 20 John Player Blue. Oh, and get me a burger as well.
Do you want sauce on the burger?
No sauce, I'm on a diet.
See, that's what I'm talking about now. When you have near a man to support you, I'm wore out from him. How many times have I said it, there's no discipline behind their front door?
Near outside of there, pal. John is an awful lot's job. It's times like this you'd miss him the most. If he was here today, he'd be long straightening them proud fuckers out. They have no respect. And to think of all you did for them. Remember that time, pal?
Sure, I was worst. Wouldn't be a fool for them anymore, and they only making a big laugh at me. I'd love to give one of them a good bang up the arse. They're like the old mother. Sure, what do you expect out of a crow's egg?
Only a crow. Here the mother did. Bottle of Coke. Big bottle of vodka, more like it.
Watch her off. Oh, a right squitch that one.
Will you look at you and your lovely new figure? Who brought you once to shame? You would? Fair play, John. See her, she's nice.
Well, would you look at her and her big yellow head? And she bit into them jeans. Holy show. She's like a big yellow Teletubby.
Coke's nothing. It's on takeaways.
Super Max McDonald's or Donkey Force. Woo!
To make the cats laugh.
And did you see her illuminous painted nails? She'd knock the wind out of your sails. Watch her going around with her head stuck above in the air.
And her low top with near the vest on. She thinks she's Dolly Partner. Next thing we'll be seeing her on the boob tube.
With her computer course, more than her line to look after them two bald ones.
Enough about that one now, Paul. Anyway, Paul, how are you today?
Oh, crippled with the old arthritis. Me back is breaking. And me knees. And as for that medication that I'm taking, I may as well be eating sugar lumps. A box of Smarties do a better job. And them bald feckers treat the place like a dump. Anyway, how's yourself, Peg? Oh God, don't you look frail?
Fred? Fred isn't two words. I'm dragging the devil by the tail. Looks me out at all, sure. I had the vertigo the last few days. To tell you the truth, I'm a bit shaky. Terrible dose altogether, you know.
Oh, the vertigo? No, no, oh, keep it away from me.
Any news, Paul?
Nah, no news, Peg. Same old shit, just a different day. Sure, may as well keep the chin up anyway. No point in complaining.
Oh, Polly, come here. Did you hear? Me one over. The Sheila one. She got a brand new Jeep.
I'd say now, between you and me, that was got the HP. Sure, couldn't we all have big cars outside the door that way?
Shh. There she's now with her gaze.
Have a way with her. She thinks she's great. I hear she's off on her holidays tomorrow. Off to Bali, if you don't mind.
Polly? Where's that, Polly?
Somewhere over in foreign. Do you know, where all the laddie-dads goes.
Oh! That's where you and Johnny went on your honeymoon.
We went to Bali, all right.
Bali Bunyan.
Peggy.
Yoo-hoo! Yoo-hoo! Sheila! I see you got a lovely new Jeep. I'd say that didn't come cheap.
See that now? She just turned her old head. Oh, she'd tell you nothing, that one. Her and her big Jeep. I hope 'tis big enough now for her big head. And she's building on a big extension, full of money, Tim.
She must have it stuck above in the chimney, rolling it like old hay. Now, would you ever tell me where's that coming from? And we're in the middle of a recession. Now, talking about you now, Paul, there's different for you for getting the old bit of a fence and the old land done. Wouldn't begrudge it you now, Tal.
Sure could help us, all I have is me old pension. Well, between us, I heard they had a big windfall. Gave no one shag all. Oh, that's right, nothing. Sure, her and her old husband were always known to be men. You won't see them pulling out the stops.
Sure, Leopard never changes his spots. And what about the daughter then? Mammy Jane? Off her head and the old cocaine? And the mother sees no wrong in her? Now, Polly, you know me from an old day. I'm not one for not talking, so I'm not, Paul.
Oh, no, Peggy, you're not indeed. No.
But I heard she's selling it as well.
Ha-ha, wished. Now tea's all coming together. And you think butter wouldn't melt. Ha-ha, windfall me arse. Now, isn't that a good one for you?
Polly, don't get me wrong. I would never ever badmouth my neighbours now, would I?
Oh, Jesus, Peggy, you would not, indeed. No, you wouldn't.
But did you hear her house was raided?
Oh, when was that?
Only yesterday. The guards got a load of hash and a fair bit of cash too. They're an awful shower. All they want is money and power.
That's why the country's in the state 'tis in. Now, isn't that an awful sin? Money and power. The crowd above in Dublin's the same, that Dáil Éireann crowd, legalised robbers, then.
Who's this coming along? With his suit, shirt and tie?
Oh, that'll be Bunny, the politician. Politician all right. A mock-feckin' politician, Fine Gael and the Dáil. Sure, that crowd does shag all. Morning, Bunny. Aren't you doing great work all together? Like your father, God bless you. And always well turned out in your lovely Narmani suit.
Narmani suit. It's a balaclava that fella should be wearing. He's like his father, all right. He's the exact same. Sure, his old fella's only good for one thing, and you know what that was? Feather in his own nest. All promises and do nothing. They're all the same. Only time we see him is election time. We have to listen to the load of crap then. And when they get in, 'tis out of mind, out of sight. Fuck you, Jack, I'm alright. Number one, number two. Get never gonna vote for me or you. Woo-hoo!
Politicians today are all mollycoddled with their big pensions. There was only the one politician, and that was Jimmy Kimmy. He could have ran this whole country blindfolded, he could, and he wouldn't want that size for it.
Don't mind that bunny fella. I remember him, above in Pashy Brown's pawn office, with his mother, and he ate a Farley's rusk, with his big snotty nose, and she pawned his father's mat-eating suit. Was it many Narmani suits them days? Sure, wouldn't you get the same thing above a Michael Guinness for €20?
Oh, talking about Michael Guinness, you'll never guess who I met up there this morning.
Who's that now?
Our pal Chrissy was a tie by a fella.
A what?
Tie by! You know, he's young enough to be her son.
That was not a good one.
And she's saying that at her age, and she's saying that that's all the age.
Tie boy. For feck's sake. No way will that work out. Don't we all know that? Haha. Christy and her fellas.
You know the old saying, the devil you know. Oh, my poor Johnny, no man would step into his shoes. God help us. They threw away the mould when they made him. Oh, I wouldn't take on another fella.
Wouldn't you, Paul? Cheekist. Sure, you have to have someone to answer the rosary with.
Not even if he was dipped in gold. For what? For what? To listen to the where you going, make the tea, get up them stairs. Then after a cold couple of months, once they get the 2 legs under the table, tis scratching the Lee Roadie in front of the telly. And I won't bother shaving, sure we're going nowhere. We leave all that now to Chrissy and her fancy little tie-by.
What, I wouldn't dare to now, Polly. Sure, my feet was worn up to me arse from that lazy rollicks I was married to. Running up the stairs 7 days of the week. And with dinners, wouldn't work to warm himself. Well, I think it's hilarious. I'd say she's hilarious. Sure, that young fella wouldn't buy and sell her.
Here's Father Brown. Must be someone sick.
Morning, Father. Lovely day. It's the old bit of religion. It's all we've left. You know what I mean? The only thing that'll keep us insane.
Wouldn't we be lost only for the power of prayer?
'Tis a pity. Father Brown saying mass today. He'll drag us out with his collection for this, collection for that.
He has to do his job, sure. He has to collect the money for the upkeep of the church. See?
Oh, Father Brown. He's gone into who knows house.
Who's that pig?
What's her name? She's suffering from the old depression. All caught up with this recession. Up all night, bed all day. You wouldn't see much of her anymore. Doesn't go outside her hall door. I'll call into her next time I pass. See if I can get her back to mass.
Depression, me arse. That one's always looking for notice. Sitting down looking up the chimney all day. True for me. Go away with her and all that tension. Sure, won't she still get the widow's pension? Whoops. Let that young one with the buggy pass. Sorry, lovey. Now, there you go.
Do you know who that one is?
Can't say it. I don't know. Peg, no.
Watch
She
her.
looks like a
Watch
rat.
her. That's the one that ran off with Danny Rowe. You know, he had a wife and 6 children on the floor. Would you ever look at the cash up of her? And she's pregnant again.
Traipsing around half naked. Does she feel the cold at all? That flimsy little top she's wearing wouldn't cover one of me diddies. Oh God.
Down to the post office out to collect the Mickey money.
The world has all gone wrong today. There's nothing more I can say. It is really very sad when I think of the lovely life we had.
Why can't you all be like me and you? We'll keep the faith until we die. Thanks be to God we're not like them. We'll do our best to abstain from sin, do no harm to no one, only wishing well to all our neighbours. Now, Polly, we had our session. I'm off to church for my confession. Shall we meet again at Sunday Mass?
Will you light a candle for me, Peg? God knows I need it with the gonanza dim.
Of course I will, Paul. And I'll say a few prayers for you. A friend in need is a friend indeed. Call over after for a cuppa. Mind the old back now, cleaning the old rubbish.
Okay. Peggy, ha? And she off to confession. 'Tis well Father Brown knows that her mouth is the biggest part of her. 'Twouldn't surprise me if he gives her 10 Hail Marys and 10 Our Fathers. Polly gets back.
Polly gets back to sweeping the mess. Her aches and pains cause her distress.
Oh God.
Then she starts to think aloud.
Ah, Jesus, me knees. 'Tis the bad rearing of that crowd. If I get me hands on one of them bowled ones, I'm telling you there'll be blood in the woods. Downright the garden. I'm not able for all this now at me age. Oh, what's this now? Near Stephen. And 'tis overdue by the looks of it. Huh? No. What? No. Ah, but the flying, suffering, jumping Jesus. What? Peggy!
Polly vigorously stuffs all the rubbish into a sack and drags it down the road.
You dirty yoke. You skinny rake. You rotten, lighting, thundering snake. We'll see now how she likes rubbish getting dumped in her place. Wasn't my poor old Johnny right about her all the same? Well, fair play to you, Johnny Carroll. You always said she was nothing, only an old rogue.
Oh God! Oh, in the name and honour of God!
Hard on down back, isn't it, Peg? Go easy now and don't be bending. Could get an old dose of the vertigo back. You'll have vertigo when I'm finished with you.
Whitney and Brittany pass.
Ah, right job for you. Blaming us then. Limerick, you're my lady.